Clea, do you have one piece of advice for up and coming instructional designers, either in the world of academia or corporate?
Yes. And it's kind of the easiest piece of advice for me to say and the hardest to learn. So if you are working on this currently, or if you've identified it as a challenge that you want to pursue, just know that I'm with you. I'm rooting for you. This stuff is hard, but you will absolutely get there. And that advice is to focus on relationship building, whether it's with your team of fellow instructional designers, your manager, your target learners, or your subject matter experts, which is the folks I work with most heavily in corporate. It's really important to get to know them as people first to get to that buy-in. I know that earlier, Michael, you shared a tip about sharing the risk, and that's very much a part of it. And also, it kind of means adapting your language to some degree. I learned this tip from Brian Washburn, I think it was. He's another corporate training expert, and he uses the word training. And I'm like, Brian, why do you always use the word training? Because sometimes training is not the ideal solution. Sometimes it's a course, sometimes it's a job aid, etc. He's like, well, I use training because my audience uses training. If I say learning objectives, they're going to look at me like I have three heads. So I'm not quoting him directly. This is kind of me riffing on our conversation that we had, but it's really finding that common ground with the folks that you're collaborating with. You want them to be on your side. But if you spout a bunch of learning lingo at them, that can be a way to shut them down. However, if you have a subject matter expert who has taught, who has industry experience in this, they might vibe with you right away, and you can rattle off Bloom's taxonomy and all the rest. But my top advice there is focus on who you're working with, try to get to know them as people, and take it from there.
I love it. I agree wholeheartedly. It's all about relationships at the end of the day. So thank you for that. It's spot on advice, and everyone coming in should really take that to heart. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.